Thinking about starting a blog and wondering how much this is gonna cost? Today I'm going to show you how much it costs to start a blog so you can get a clear overview of the total cost. I'd also add a few optional costs. I'm Melissa Giroux, the founder of Nomad Life 101, and in this video we'll answer the question, how much does it cost to start a blog? Before we start, let's see if you should start spending money on a blog. So let me ask, what's your main goal here? Are you just after a new hobby, or do you intend to blog professionally? If you want to give blogging a go, and if you wish to make money blogging, you should know that it's going to take some time. Investing money in a blog is basically investing in a business idea. If you're not willing to do that, then blogging might just be a hobby, and you should opt for a free platform such as Wix or WordPress.com. When you use the free platform, it's a great way to test it first. Eventually, if you realize you love it, you'll have to transfer to a different platform, and this could be a nightmare. If you're wondering what I mean by that, let me explain. When you use a free platform to host your blog, your options are limited when it comes to monetization. In short, Wix or WordPress.com don't want you to make money if you're not paying for their services. The alternative is to go self-hosted, which means you host your blog using a hosting company and you can still use a blogging platform like WordPress. The main difference here is that you can do whatever you want, you are in full control of your website and the monetization. Investing in a blog is a scary thing, and maybe you just got scared by everything I just said. But don't worry, in this video we'll talk about the 3 main things you need to get started, and it doesn't have to be expensive. Number 1. You need to purchase a domain. A domain is the URL for your website. Before you buy a domain, I would recommend you read my article about how to pick a good blog name. You'll find a link to this article in the description below. Number 2, you need to buy a hosting plan. Number 3, you need to design your website. But don't worry, you can opt for a design template, and we call this a theme. This step is optional, but the free design templates available are quite limited when it comes to customization, so I would recommend purchasing a theme. So let's do a quick recap here. To get started, you need a domain, a hosting plan, and a theme. The good news is that you can combine step 1 and step number 2. You can buy a domain and a hosting plan together. Once that's done, you'll be able to install WordPress in one click and you can start designing your website. So, how much does this cost? There are so many hosting companies out there, so you can do your own research to pick the one that suits your need. But if you're just starting, you may be concerned by the price. So here I'm going to recommend 2 options, which are amongst the most affordable ones on the market these days. I'm using both, so I can tell you more about the pros and cons of each. The first one is Bluehost. Bluehost is a hosting provider, and it's a controversial one. Some people complain about the support team or the speed of their website, but somehow I have a really good experience with them, and here's why. Bluehost offers a hosting plan in which you can host multiple websites under one account. That said, I host 6 websites under one plan. Bluehost offers Cloudflare for free, which means you can use Cloudflare to speed up your website, so no need to worry about a slow website. Finally, you get a free SSL certificate, which makes your website secure, and you can even get a free domain for 1 year when you get a hosting plan. And I almost forgot, I have a really good experience with their live support chat. In fact, I've been with Bluehost since 2015. So, Bluehost offers hosting plans for 12 months up to 36 months. If you take a long-term option, your plan will cost about $2.95 per month, including a free domain for 1 year. Otherwise, you can sign up for 12 months for $495 a month. They have also add-ons, so you can pick the ones you're interested in. The second option is Namecheap. The only reason why I'm using it is because I have a website that ends with .ca and Bluehost cannot host it. Namecheap offers domain for less than $10 per year, and you can install WordPress with their app called EasyWP. Costs around $30 per year, but it's quite limited in storage space. So that's great if you are intending on having a small blog or you're not planning on having hundreds of articles. Although I do prefer Bluehost because the support with Namecheap is a bit limited if you have a starter plan. Bluehost and Namecheap are good hosting companies if you're just starting out. And if you're unhappy with them, you can always switch to another provider in the future. In fact, Bluehost also has a 30-day refund policy. So let's do a quick recap. With Namecheap, you can get a domain and a hosting plan for 1 year for less than $50. With Bluehost, you will get a domain and a hosting plan for about $60 up to $150 depending on the chosen plan, which could be 12 months or 36 months. Now, if you decide to get a team to make your website pretty, you will have one more expense to plan. All my websites are made with DV by Elegant Teams. This costs $89 per year, and you can get also a lifetime access. Usually a team costs at least $50, so why did I pick DV? DV has a drag and drop template, and Elegant Teams updates it regularly, which means you'll get extra features in the future. It's easy to use, and they also offers free templates, so you can use them instead of building your website from scratch. So if you add your domain, hosting plan, and a team, it should cost around $100.50 for 1 year. It doesn't stop there though. You'll have ongoing fees every year when you renew your domain, your hosting plan, and your team. Now that you know the basic costs of starting a blog, let's discuss about the important tools you may want to use for your blog. I'd recommend you invest in a keyword research tool. I personally use KeySearch. If you have no idea what do I mean by keyword research, you can take a look at the blogging section on nomadlife101.com or simply click the link in the description below. KeySearch costs around $17 per month. I'd also recommend using Canva to create images and graphics for your blog. They have a free version, but they also have a pro plan, which I pay for, and it costs $12.95 per month. Finally, I'd recommend using Tailwind to schedule pins. Tailwind is a scheduling tool for Pinterest, and it costs around $10 per month. I also use other tools, but the ones I mentioned are my favorites. If you do decide to start a blog, my main tip for you is to get into SEO as soon as possible. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, which means you could get views coming directly from Google. And this, my friend, is the best type of traffic. My partner and I have been doing SEO for years, and this is how we get traffic to our websites. We created a course, SEO from Scratch, in which we are teaching all our SEO strategies. You can learn more about this course in the description below, and it costs only $147, so it's a great investment in your business. There you go, you know how much it's gonna cost to start your blog. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to watch more videos like this. Let me know what type of blogs you wish to create in the comments below and give us a thumbs up. Want to learn more about blogging? Check out our blog post about blogging so you can learn more about how to pick a blog name, how to monetize your blog, and more. That's it for now. I'll see you in the next video.